Hi there students, it's great to be with you all again. So next stream is going to be on Thursday, which will be the 24th of October at 3:30 UK time. I think it's something like 3:50 Ronan. So yeah, hi there to everybody. Hi to Patricia and Ronan and Yuri, and I'm sure we'll get some more in a moment. I'm glad you loved the Lapier and Lambent wit. I was just going to make one about rapier wit, and then I found Lambent wit as well, which is quite good because it's the other side of it. So lovely to see you all. Hi Manisco, great to have you. And let's get straight down to it. Yeah, people are coming in fast now. Charade, it was a charade. Charades is a good game. So, here we go. When the conquistadors arrived in Mexico City, the home office, main office, headquarters of the Aztec Empire, the red colour was everywhere. So the conquistadores, the conquerors of Latin America. This is Hernan Cortés. Hi Nadia, lovely to see you. Great to have you with us. So when the conquistadores arrived in Mexico City, the home office, main office, headquarters of the Aztec Empire, the red colour was everywhere. Hi Julia. Hi VK. So Patricia goes for headquarters, Julia goes for head office. Let's see what the rest of you say. Ubiquitous everywhere. Was ubiquitous, yeah. Hi Nina, headquarters for Ronan. Great to see you Nina. Hi Julia, yes. Headquarters for Nina. Okay, let's look at some of these. Home office, headquarters for Nadia, headquarters now for Julia. Okay, home office, no. Either home office is the office you have in your own home, or it's in the UK it's the word for the Ministry of the Interior. VK goes for head office. Hi Oksana goes for headquarters. Good morning Victor. The main office, head office. So the main office, but the main office of a company, the head office of a company. Yes, but this isn't a company, this is an empire. It's got to be the headquarters, the central place. An office has a headquarters, yes, but it can be the headquarters of the empire. This is where the palace was. This is where the emperor lived. Yeah, this is the headquarters. Headquarters also in a military sense. And in an empire, the headquarters of the military is probably where the king or the emperor lives. Outlying villages paid dues, debts, fees, tariffs, obligations to their Aztec rulers in kilos of cochineal and rolls of blood-red cloth. This is a good one. Outlying villages, so villages that are outside, paid dues, debts, fees, tariffs, obligations to their Aztec ruler. Siege. So we got fees from Oksana. VK goes for tariffs. Julia goes for fees. Nina goes for dues. Nadia goes for dues or fees. The rent is due. dues, says Patricia. This is a really good one. Let's see if we get any more answers for this. Okay, let's see. Paid their obligations. I suppose it could work. Paid their debts to the Aztec rulers. I guess. A tariff is like an amount, a tax in this case. Paid dues has more often a figurative meaning. Fees, it could be fees, it's the money they owe, but no, it's paid dues. They paid their dues. They paid dues because this is what is due to their masters. More like tribute. I think tribute is exactly the right word, Nina. Yeah? But pay their dues. They paid their dues. And yes, very often you pay your dues is often metaphorical, but pay dues. Normally wrong. Normally dues, not due. You could pay tariffs, but a tariff is an amount is a tax payable on a certain thing. So each time a bit of tax was due, they could pay it. Tariff would work, Ronan, but paid their dues. Okay, wild guess is a wild guess is if it's correct is good. Let's say a tariff is normally on a tax on importation or the production of goods, and I think this is money that they just had to pay to exist, not to be killed. Dues. So let's continue to refill. Whoops. And next one I really like as well. Hi India, lovely to see you. King Charles V of Spain saw in cochineal an opportunity to refill the crown's coffers, chests, boxes, caskets. So coffers for Patricia, chests for Oksana, coffers for Julia, chests for Nina. Oh, this is another one where we got a split decision. So let's see what some of you say. So a box and a casket. No. A casket. I think a casket, you normally keep jewellery in a casket. A box. Well, a box is a box. It could just be a cardboard box. Treasury. The crown's treasury. Treasury's a good word. Boxes, says Manisco. Hi Naomi, no problem. To replenish. Yeah, to replenish the crown's. So what are you others going to say? Okay, the right word is coffers, and we normally use this word, the coffers. Yes, Nadia, to talk about the treasury of an organisation of a country. So the organisation's coffers are very low. Vaults would also work, but notice coffers in the plural. Normally the king's coffers, my own coffers. Coffers is talking about the treasury. Yeah, the crown's chests, but it could be any chest. Okay, it's a good word. So let's continue. Cortés. Cortés immediately recognized the riches of Mexico, which he told, related, spoke, referred in several letters to King Charles V. My coffers are empty. You could say it in the pub as a joke. Yes, it would work, Yuri. It would definitely work. Coffer is a bit formal, but my coffers are empty, so I can't buy you a drink. It would definitely work, Yuri. So related, says Nina. Hi, Granny. Great to have you. Related for Julia as well. Related for Patricia. Spoke for Nadia. Okay, so told doesn't work, which he it's mean to say that in the pub. Okay, yeah. Which he spoke about in several letters, which he told King Charles V about in several letters. Related, yes, because which he related, nothing more, which he referred to in several letters. The story that I related last week, intransitive, yeah, okay, so it's the only one that works on its own. It's the most independent, and that's the point. Well done, Oksana. Which he related in several letters to King Charles. Touched on in, yes, Yuri, definitely. That's a good phrase. I'm glad you like my beard, Granny. Okay, and well, this isn't gonna fit. I shall speak of some of the things I have seen, which, although badly described, I know very well will cause such wonder that they will merely, toughly, hardly, just be believed, because even we who are here to see them with our own eyes are unable to comprehend their reality, wrote Cortés to the king. So, Oksana goes for hardly. And Duo goes for hardly as well. Julia goes for hardly. Patricia for hardly. Yuri for hardly. Manisco for hardly. Nina for hardly. VK for hardly. Nadia for hardly. Good. Merely means only, will only be believed. No. Will toughly. No. Toughly be believed. Tough is hard. Yes, you went for merely, Yuri. Yuri went for merely, not hardly. Here. So hardly be believed. It will hardly be believed. Almost not. It will almost not be believed. Will just be believed. Okay. It will hardly. Almost not. And let's try the next one. About the great hypermarket, marketplace, mall of Tenochtitlan, which was twice as large as that of Salamanca, he wrote. Okay, Nina goes for marketplace and twice. Marketplace for Oksana. Twice for Oksana. Marketplace for Nadia. Okay, let's see. A hypermarket. This is something new. This is like a supermarket. Twice for Nadia. Marketplace for Patricia. Marketplace and twice for VK. Marketplace for, I think I'm going to call it, for Zhao. Twice for Patricia, yes. The mall, no. The mall is a modern invention as well, although the Americans call it the mall. The marketplace of Tenochtitlan was twice as large as, was double the size of, was twice as large as that of Salamanca. The marketplace in Salamanca is not that big, actually. Okay. And this one is definitely for Nina. Twice for Patricia. Okay, they also sell coils, webs, snarls, skeins of different kinds of spun cotton in all colours, so that it seems quite like one of the silk markets of Granada, although it's on a greater scale. Also, as many different colours for the painters as can be found in Spain, and of as excellent hues. So skeins for Oksana and Patricia, coils for Manisco. This one Nadia says she doesn't know. This one's very, very specific. Coils for Zhao. Okay, let's see. A coil is like a spring. Doing. What is skeins? Coil is a wire wrapped a couple of times, yes. A web, a spider's web. A snarl is when something is all tangled up. And we have this word skein, which is the answer. A ball of wool is a skein. A ball of wool is a skein. In Georgette Heyer novels. Okay, whoops, I've written this in the wrong place. A ball of wool is a skein. I meant to write it here. Nochevieja 2018. Okay, so skein. The skein is the word for a wrapping of wool, a hank. Normally it's a hank of hair, but normally a skein of wool. Hair. Okay, let's try the next one. First-hand accounts indicate that Cortés wasn't overly smitten, attracted, crazy, fond with cochineal, more concerned instead with plundering, stealing gold and silver. Hi Aman, lovely to see you. A skein of geese, there you go, well done Nina. But also a skein of wool, and that's an example of it. Okay, Oksana says smitten. VK says smitten. Patricia says smitten. Yes, you did comment about it last week, Nina. Smitten for Yuri. Smitten for Zhao. The skein of geese is a very unusual word, Nina. I would say a gaggle of geese. Smitten for Nina as well. Smitten for Nadia. Nadia. Okay, so smitten. If you're smitten, from the verb to smite, to hit. Hi, Mr. Brogame, lovely to see you. Smitten, yes, and smitten for Aman as well. Okay, if you're smitten with something, you're in love with it. He wasn't overly attracted by cochineal. He wasn't overly crazy about cochineal. He wasn't overly fond of cochineal. A gaggle of ganders, a gaggle of geese, because normally you have you pulling a skein of wool, a skein of wool, a skein of silk. Okay, so smitten. If you're smitten, you're in love with something. You're smitten with something. You're smitten with the person that you're in love with. Back in Spain, the king was pressed to make extremities, edges, sides, ends meet and hold together his enormous dominion in relative peace. His coffers were empty, he was broke. Smitten with, carry a torch for, yes, Yuri. Head over heels. Ends for VK. Ends for Oksana. Ends for Patricia. Ends for Zhao. Okay, so desperately in love, smitten, yes. So to make extremities, edges, sides, ends. Okay, this is an idiom. Okay, so to make ends meet, Nadia. To make ends meet. If you make ends meet, you have enough. Well done, Mr. Brogame. Make ends meet means to have enough money to pay for all of the things that you need. Yeah, it can be, in the modern world, if you don't have a job, it can be very difficult to make ends meet. Ah, 1, 2. So although he was at first unconvinced by the promise of America, he became fascinated by the exotic tales and saw in cochineal an opportunity to support, post, pillar, prop up the crown's coffers, to eke out a living, make ends meet, to eke out a living. Make ends meet. Your coffers may be empty at the end of the month, or they may not be. Okay, so prop for Nina, prop for Patricia, prop for Oksana. Support or prop up from Metehan. Welcome, Metehan. Now I think I'm going to call you Anise. Anise looks easier for me. So Mr. Brogame says I think it's prop up. VK says prop up. Nadia says prop up. Zhao says prop up. Okay, to support without up. Post up, no. Pillar up, no. But to prop up. To prop up is to stop something falling down. The roof of the mine is falling down and I need to prop it up. The bank said they would prop me up and lend me some prop up the business. So to prop up, to support, yeah, to support, to prop up. Prop up pillows, yes. Pluff up. Okay. By 1523, Cochineal pigment made its route track trail way back to Spain and caught the attention of the king, who wrote to Cortés about exporting the dye stuff back to Europe, writes Butler. Way for Oksana, way for Nina, way for Zhao. Yes, to prop up. Way for VK, way for Manisco, way for Yuri, way for Patricia, way for Mr. Brogame, way for Nadia. Okay, to make its way. This is a common collocation. I made my way. Route, track, trail, made its way, made its track, made its trail, but made its way, went back to Spain. So he made his way to the door and left. He made his way home. Through absurd laws and decrees, the Spanish occupied, strangle-held, monopolized, patented the grana trade. Grana is this red pigment, says Sanchez. They made the Indians produce as much as possible. I'm making my way back home. Absolutely, Yuri. So Nina says monopolized. And Mr. Bro says monopolized. And VK goes for monopolized. Oksana goes for monopolized. Okay, occupied. No, you occupy a place. You occupy a city, or a flat even. Patricia goes for monopolized. Monopolized for Mr. Brogame. Monopolized. To patent is to take out a patent, to register a design, to register a device, to register a machine. Doesn't work. A stranglehold as a noun, yes, but not as a verb. The Spanish had a stranglehold over the market, but here they monopolized the market. Monopolized for Nadia as well. They monopolized the market. And whoops. A stronghold is a strong place. Yeah, a stranglehold. Patent, dibs on, definitely. The native Mesoamericans, Middle Americans, who specialized in the production of the pigment and weren't killed by disease or slaughtered during the conquest, were paid pennies on the pound, while the Spaniards profited enormously as arbitrators, mediators, intermediaries, proxies. Yeah, Peyton says I've got dibs on. Oksana goes for intermediaries. Nadia for intermediaries. Mr. Brogame for intermediaries. Can I monopolize the photocopier? Definitely. Yeah. He's always saying that his sister is monopolizing the bathroom. Okay, so an arbitrator is somebody who arbitrates. VK for intermediaries, and intermediaries for Zhao as well. An arbitrator is somebody who settles an argument, like a judge. A mediator is also somebody who tries to talk to both sides of an argument. A proxy is somebody who represents you. But an intermediary, the middleman, the person who makes all the profit in the middle. So they were intermediaries. intermediary is for Patricia. Dye from the cochineal bug was 10 times as forceful, potent, vigorous, weighty as St. John's blood, and produced 30 times more dye per ounce than Armenian red, according to Butler. It was 10 times as potent for Zhao, potent for Nina, potent for Patricia, vigorous for VK, vigorous for Nadia, vigorous for Yuri, so 3-3. Okay, let's look at some of these. Weighty says 3 times as heavy. No, weighty doesn't work. Forceful. You make a forceful argument. There's forceful evidence. Okay, vigorous talks about something that's alive. A plant grows vigorously. A person is vigorous, is full of energy. Vigorous is talking about growing with energy. Whereas potent means powerful. Potent, powerful. This whiskey is very potent. Okay, potent is a synonym for powerful. A potent cure for this. A potent remedy. Okay, something powerful. Forceful. Forceful, something that bolsters. No, forceful is something that is with strength, with force, with physical force. Vigorous is talking about growth and vigor. Weight is talking about weight, whereas potent is talking about power. Okay. Is very potent for your English. Yes, potent would work. So, last one for today then, ladies and gentlemen. Last one for today. So, when European dyers began to experiment with the pigment, they were delighted by its potential, opportunity, aptitude, competence. So, potential for Nina. If a whiskey is potent, do you get more emotional and fatigued? Tired and emotional is the phrase. Yes, you do. Very definitely, Patricia. Potential for Zhao. Potential for Yuri, Zhao and Nina. Potential for VK, potential for Nadia. Okay, competence is talking about the if somebody is good at doing something. Potential for Patricia. Aptitude is for a person as well. So somebody who is skillful. All of you have a great aptitude for English. We're delighted by the opportunity that it provided. So yes, the potential, the possibilities, what it might do in the future. So I think that's going to be enough for today. We can meet again on Thursday. So next stream is on Thursday, which is the 22nd of October at 3:30 UK time. We're wrapping up. Yes, we are, Yuri. Tim time. So let's say some thank yous. If the whiskey is potent, all these options are valid. Definitely. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. You just call it a wrap, Yuri. So thank you to Zhao, thank you to Nadia, thank you to Patricia, thank you to VK, and thank you to Yuri. It's been great having you all. Thank you to Manisco. Whoops, thank you for that, VK. That's my bad. Thursday, 24th of October. Thank you, Nadia. It's a wrap. That's it, Yuri. So Thursday, Thursday the 24th. So take care, all of you. Enjoy, and I will see you all on Thursday. So bye for now.